Bro, I still don't get why you can't just buy the booze for me. Figures my younger brother would want to wuss out at the last second, right as we're huddled outside the liquor store. Sure I could, I mockingly replied, wrapping an arm around the teen's shoulders. Except then it wouldn't be much of a rite of passage, eh, doofus? Landon nods sheepishly. Anyways, you've got nothing to worry about. You're half a foot taller than I am. Plus, the fake ID I made for you is my best work yet. His eyes furrow, doubtfully, as he peers over the plastic card for the 100th time today. The replica of a driver's permit is indistinguishable from an ordinary DMV license, with the addition of a fake title and address. But the same Angus Clay Robertson, do you really think I could pass for a 22-year-old named Angus? To this complaint, I just rolled my eyes and shoved him into the direction of the liquor shop. Get something decent, I yelled. From near the shop's window, I watch as Landon gingerly selects a wine bottle and joins the queue. One by one, the line in front of him empties. Soon enough, it's his turn at the counter. ID? Asks the middle-aged shopkeeper disinterestedly from inside. Landon fumbles for a few seconds before producing the doctored license, holding it up for the clerk to read. The shopkeeper's face glazes over it in concentration. Then, very suddenly, he snatches the card out of Landon's hands. When the man finally speaks, his voice is quivering with rage. You're him, aren't you? You're the son of a bitch drunk driver that killed my son. What? Landon blanches, clearly confused. No, sir. I think you have me confused with someone else. Don't you dare lie to me, the shopkeeper screams. Angus Clay Robertson, from Bloomington, Minnesota. It was all over the papers. I know that name is everywhere. By now, my skimmish brother could barely stammer a response. No, man, no. This isn't even my real ID, it's just a fake. I rushed to the entryway to see Landon slumped, unconscious on the ground. Red blood seeping from his skull into a pool of redder wine. Standing over him is the shopkeeper, clutching the neck of a Merlot bottle he smashed over my brother's head. At the sight of my handiwork, I barely stifled a grin. Everything has gone exactly as I predicted it would go when I picked out his liquor store and printed out that name on this ID. Lucky Landon might have been gifted with height and looks, but I always had him beat when it came to brains. Poor kid, I think, mirthfully. Not everyone can handle their first bottle.